...940 square miles. 6 rivers. Restoring access to 95% of historic habitat for native salmon, steelhead, cutthroat trout, and lamprey. That's no small undertaking. The Tillamook Bay, Nestucca, and the Sand Lake watersheds will soon be a series of reconnected networks. Rivers, streams, creeks, and wetlands, all working together to join mountains with the ocean, working communities with watersheds, and people with fish. Since 2014, a unique partnership of local, state, and federal organizations has stood beside local landowners in support of the Salmon SuperHWY, the single largest combined fish conservation and economic initiative the Oregon coast has ever witnessed. The partnership is united around a singular common goal: to reconnect our salmon and other migratory species with the watersheds they call home. The partnership set out to test an innovative approach to landscape-scale habitat reconnection. Using a new model, the partners developed a strategic portfolio that identified 93 of the highest priority fish passage barriers that offered the biggest conservation benefits for the funding investment. A majority of these initial projects were undersized and failing road culverts that not only posed a problem to fish passage, but also road safety, erosion, and chronic flooding. As of November 2021, our fish have been reconnected to more than 115 miles of historic habitat, often with a Salmon SuperHWY project similar to this success story. What was once a failing culvert passing Peterson Creek under Miami Foley Road is now a far safer place for both fish and people. The undersized and aging culvert presented salmonids with a passage challenge, and the culvert's deterioration posed a real risk of road failure during a winter storm event on a Priority 1 lifeline roadway. The Salmon SuperHWY replaced that culvert with a new 48-foot clear span bridge. Then, stream rehabilitation work restored the creek to a natural channel that made fish passage possible, enabling them to access critical spawning and rearing habitats upstream of the crossing. The bridge and culvert also secure safe passage for local traffic, emergency vehicles, and trucking companies on a critical safety route between Nehalem and Garibaldi. Salmon SuperHWY projects like these have been a truly remarkable effort and success for both fish and local communities by restoring habitat, improving infrastructure, ending chronic flooding, securing transportation safety routes, and supporting the local economy through job creation and consistent access for tourists and recreation. Moving forward, we're using our collective experiences and hard-learned lessons to maintain this critical momentum as we leverage funding and expedite the completion of our remaining projects. For the salmon and a stronger Tillamook County. For a safer, more resilient North Coast. And for the hope that we'll take the Salmon SuperHWY concept up and down the Pacific Coast and reconnect communities, one fish at a time.